In recent days, a new international tension has been taking shape. Brazil and the United States find themselves at the center of a potential trade dispute. Between threats, revoked visas, and online speculation, rumors began to spread. Could the U.S. actually cut GPS access in Brazil? It all started when former U.S. President Donald Trump proposed a 50% import tariff on Brazilian products, citing trade imbalance and internal decisions made by the Brazilian government. Shortly after, American Senator Marco Rubio went further, revoking the visas of Brazilian Supreme Court ministers. He claimed that Brazil was undermining democracy and that Jair Bolsonaro was being unfairly persecuted, calling it a witch hunt. With all that, some began to wonder, are we witnessing the early stages of a new trade war? Amidst all this, one alarming idea began circulating, that the United States might block GPS access in Brazil. It sounds extreme, but GPS is, after all, a U.S. invention. Developed for military use in the 1970s, it's now part of our daily lives, in phones, airplanes, cars, and even farming equipment. So, can they really cut it off just for us? To answer that, we need to understand how GPS works. There are over 30 American satellites orbiting the Earth, constantly sending signals. Your phone or any GPS device receives those signals and calculates your exact location, latitude, longitude, altitude, by triangulating the time the signal takes to reach you. At least 4 satellites are needed for accurate positioning. Without them, precision drops significantly. Now here's the catch. GPS signals are broadcast globally. They're like open TV signals. Anyone with the right receiver can pick them up. So blocking Brazil alone isn't easy. Doing that would also affect neighboring countries, and even U.S. interests. The only way to disrupt GPS in a specific area is through something called jamming, where strong signal interference is used locally to prevent GPS reception. But for a country as large as Brazil, the technical and political cost of such an operation would be enormous, and could be seen as sabotage. Still, let's imagine the worst-case scenario: Brazil loses GPS access. Would the country come to a halt? Not exactly. Even though the U.S. developed GPS, they're no longer the only ones in the game. Russia has GLONASS, China operates Beidou, Europe has Galileo, and Japan and India also run regional satellite navigation systems. Most modern smartphones and devices already support multiple systems, so if one fails, others take over, maybe with slightly lower precision but still working. So, despite